One morning, a city woke up divided. The place was Berlin, Germany. The date was August 13th, 1961. People opened their doors and saw soldiers, barbed wire, roadblocks, and guards standing where normal streets used to be. At first, it was not a giant concrete wall. It was a line of wire. But that line would become one of the most famous walls in human history. So why was Berlin split by a wall? To understand that, we have to go back to 1945. World War II had ended. Nazi Germany was defeated. After the war, Germany was divided between four powers: the United States, the United Kingdom, France, and the Soviet Union. The western part was controlled by the United States, Britain, and France. The eastern part was controlled by the Soviet Union. But Berlin was different. Berlin was deep inside Soviet-controlled East Germany, but the city itself was also divided. West Berlin was connected to the Western powers. East Berlin was controlled by East Germany, officially called the German Democratic Republic. So inside one city, two worlds existed side by side. On one side was West Berlin. On the other side was East Berlin. And between them was a growing problem. Many people in East Germany wanted to leave. They wanted better jobs, more freedom, and a different life. And Berlin became the easiest escape route. People could move from East Berlin into West Berlin, and from there, reach West Germany. This became a crisis for East Germany. Doctors left, engineers left, students left, workers left. The country was losing its people, and every person who escaped showed the world that many people did not want to stay. So the East German government decided to close the border. The leader of East Germany was Walter Ulbricht. The Soviet leader was Nikita Khrushchev. Together, the communist side wanted to stop the flow of people leaving for the West. Then came August 13th, 1961. East German forces began sealing the border. Families were separated. Train lines were stopped. Roads were blocked. The city was cut in half. Over time, barbed wire became concrete. Concrete became a wall. And the wall became a full border system with guards, towers, lights, fences, and checkpoints. One of the most famous checkpoints was Checkpoint Charlie, used by foreigners and diplomats crossing between East and West Berlin. But for normal people, crossing was dangerous. Some tried to escape through tunnels. Some hid inside cars. Some crossed rivers. Some climbed. Some ran. Many escaped, but many died trying. The wall stood for almost 28 years. Then, in 1989, everything changed. People across East Germany began protesting. They wanted freedom to travel. They wanted change. On November 9th, 1989, an East German official named Günter Schabowski made a confusing announcement about new travel rules. People heard that the border was opening. Crowds rushed to the checkpoints. The guards were overwhelmed. And that night, the Berlin Wall opened. People climbed it. People crossed it. People broke it apart. Less than 1 year later, on October 3rd, 1990, Germany was reunified. So why was Berlin split by a wall? Because East Germany was losing its people. The wall was built to stop movement, to stop escape, to stop a crisis from becoming visible to the world. But in the end, the wall failed. Because concrete can divide streets, it can divide families, it can divide a city, but it cannot stop people from wanting freedom. You didn't just watch history. You saw why it happened. This is the Poverse Explains.